So hey everybody, this is James here at The Good Ride. We're taking a look at the Burton Barracuda, which has been one of our favorites for many a year now, pretty much since it came out, I think. And it's got just a lot of float. It's got a very surfy, fun feeling. It kind of feels like, if you surf, it kind of feels like a combination of a surfboard, like a short surfboard, newer school shortboard, combined with maybe a fun board, kind of those middle lengths, because it just has incredibly easy float. It's incredibly easy to turn. It just makes life easy on the hill. You don't have to be a just ripper to appreciate this, and that's one of the things that I love about the Barracuda. And here's one of the reasons why. You can see, you look at this, here's the tail, and there's a nice bit of like pretty solid camber for such a short area that just kind of tapers down and stops about midway through the bindings. So it gives you a lot of pop off the tail. You can just, launch off anything. And after that, you have all rocker. So you have the front foot is just totally relieved. It just relieves, well, the front foot isn't relieved, the front foot's up, it relieves the back foot, sorry. So it just gets rid of a lot of pressure, a lot of rear leg burn, and it's just awesome. And then you can see with this nose, there's just rocker continuously going up. It's also tapered. The nose is wider than the tail, and I think it tapers down about like 15 millimeters, I'm not sure. And so it still provides a stable ride, because this camber in the back does a lot more than you would think, even though it's so minimal. It's definitely not the amazing groomer board, but it's definitely surfy. If you still want to ride setback, you want to handle more off the tail, but you can lay into a moderate carve if the conditions are good. Here's a look at the base. This is the 165. A little big for me, but what the hell? Sometimes you got to try new things and go a little bigger, go a little smaller than what's recommended for the size 9 foot. So another thing, just to compare, is we did this in the Landlord video. You can kind of see how the Landlord's camber profile is. These are both S-rockers, so there's varying shapes of S-rocker throughout Burton's line. This has a lot more, that's a sharp edge, a lot more camber. As you can see, the camber goes from here at the back tail all the way up to the front foot past the binding insert, and then you get rocker in the nose and tail. So if you're looking for a board that performs better on groomers, then you probably want the Landlord. It's still a great surfy powder board, but it's got a much more traditional camber style feel on groomers, where this, we feel, they're both powder boards. They're really made to be ridden in powder. But a lot of powder boards have a really strong free ride aftertaste, and this is definitely a better balance between free ride and powder. This is more of a powder board that can still do okay on the groomers. So you have your choice. For us, we just love the effortless float of the Barracuda and powder. And for the Landlord, I think maybe an older school rider who's more appreciative of camber, or just somebody who wants a little more of a camber feel on groomers, will like the Landlord better. So hope that helps. This is the Barracuda.